B. The wholesome and the unwholesome, Kusala and akusala. Although the Pali terms Kusala and akusala are frequently translated as good and bad, respectively, this is not truly accurate definition. Some things may be wholesome, Kusala, yet in English, they may not be called good. Likewise, something may be unwholesome, akusala, but in English, they may not be referred to as bad. Wholesome and unwholesomeness arise in the mind. They are the beginning to produce effects on the mind and by influencing a person's personality. These effects then are expressed outwardly. The meaning of these two terms, Kusala and akusala, thus focuses on the essential basis for wholesome and unwholesome action. The principal emphasis is on the internal workings of the mind. The term Kusala literally means skillful, skilled, proficient, dexterous, easeful, favorable, supportive, appropriate, virtuous, meritorious, the elimination of base, repellent qualities, or the dispelling of illness. The term akusala refers to those conditions that are foes of kusala or stand in opposition to kusala. For example, a lack of skill or a lack of ease. In the scriptures, in the Tipitaka, there are four principal definitions for the term kusala. Number 1, aroya. Number 2, anavaja. Number 3, kosala sambuddha. And number 4, sukha vipaka. Number 1, aroya, freedom from illness, the state of the mind free from illness, a state of mental health. This refers to those conditions and factors that are conducive to mental health and to help to ward off mental illness. When these factors are present, the mind is not distressed, agitated, impaired, or weak. Rather, it is robust, nimble, palatable, and at ease. Number 2, anavija, harmless, blameless. This refers to a mind that is undefective, non-corrupted, unblemished, and undisturbed. The mind is complete, pure, clear, and bright. And number 3, kosala sambuddha, springing from panya, wisdom, stemming from intelligence. The mind is endowed with panya, or with those attributes resulting from understanding. The mind is luminous, seeing into the truth. This is consistent with the principle stating that the wholesome qualities have wise reflection, yoniso manasikara, a proximate cause, pattaratana. And number 4, sukha vipaka, possessing happiness as fruition leading to happiness. When wholesome qualities are present in the mind, happiness and contentment arise immediately. One need not wait for a reward or compensation from outside. Similarly, when the body is strong and healthy, aroja, when one is free from all harmful, impure, or toxic elements, anavija, one has the knowledge that one is in a safe and suitable place, kosala sambuddha. Although one may not experience any exceptional states of mind, one is inherently happy and at ease. Some texts mention the more definition for kusala, intelligent, safe, and free from anxiety. These are 3 definitions, however, already included in the 4 definitions mentioned above. Note that the 3rd definition above, kosala sambuddha, is the primarily definition for kusala. The meaning of akusala can be interpreted as an opposite to the definitions of kusala above. The term refers to an unsound state of mind. To a lack of mental health, unwholesome qualities are detrimental, reapproachable, and faulty. They stem from avijja, ignorance. and bear fruit as suffering. In some, they weaken and impair the mind. These stands in the contrast to wholesome qualities which support and strengthen the mind. To clarify this manner, one can describe the various attributes of the mind as wholesome, healthy, pure, etc. Wholesome qualities, Buddhadhamma, engenders these attributes as the state of mind. Conversely, unwholesome quality, akusala dhamma, impair or corrupt the mind. The following wholesome attributes are drawn from various passages in the Tipitaka. They range from attributes present in the mind of ordinary human beings up to those attributes presented in the minds of fully awakened beings, the arihats or arihanta. Group number 1, pasata, relaxed, tranquil, calm. Lightness of mind, gentle, tender, mild, willy, ready for work. Upright, not crooked, not distorted. Group number 2, gentle, mild, suitable for work. Brilliant, clear, robust, not frail, steadfast, unimpeded, unconfined, unhindered, unobstructed, unconstrained, untarnished, unmuddied, unconstricted, unoppressed, untroubled, unafflicted. And group 3, steadfast, balanced, even, pure, impeccable, pristine, bright, unblemished, clear, unstained, gentle, tender, wieldy, steady, grounded, composed, steady, unshakable, unwavering. The next 2 groups are primarily comprised of attributes belonging to the arihats, the arihantas. Group number 4, nothing lingering in the mind. This is for the arihats. Free from latent anxiety, peaceful, satisfied, sorrowless, free from dust, safe, secure, free from danger, stated, free from hankering, cool, deeply at peace, cool, calm, release, able to wander freely, self-mastery, self-reliant, and happy. And group number 5, unentangled, unobsessed, unintimidated, unsoiled, unpolluted, independent, not dependent on anything, unfettered, liberated, with the unbound limitlessness of the mind. For the ease of memory, these attributes may be divided in various main headings. Number 1, stability, steadfast, steady, even, unshakable, unwavering, non-agitated, non-vacillating. Number 2, purity, untainted, unmuddied, unstrained, unblemished, clear, bright, brilliant. Number 3, freedom, unentangled, unconfined, unrestricted, unbound, unafflicted, expansive. And number 4, suitability for work, gentle, soft, light, at ease, supple, robust, upright, not frail, unbiased, not crooked, undeviating, not distorted. And number 5, peace, relaxed, calm, content, not stressed, not lacking any hankering, not agitated, untroubled, undisturbed. Notes the difference between kusala chanda and kama chanda or lopa. It discusses length in the chapter 10 on desire and motivation. In brief, greed is an attachment to the sense objects that's offered instant gratification but do not lead anywhere beyond this. Greed focuses on indulging in the sense objects and it reinforces the sense of self which acquires and consumes these objects. Wholesome enthusiasm, chanda, on the other hand, takes hold of things that are in the beginning states of development. The mind embraces and harmonizes with things, assisting them to reach completion. It does not involve a wish for personal gratification or does not lead to a sense of an isolated self that acquires or consumes things. When one is familiar with the attributes of healthy, unblemished mind, one can examine those qualities that are defined as either wholesome or unwholesome, kusala or akusala. How do wholesome qualities support, strengthen the mind? And how do the unwholesome qualities plague and soil, weaken, and affect the mind? Here are examples. Here are examples of kusala qualities. Sati, mindfulness, the ability to attain attention. Metta, loving kindness, goodwill, the wish for others to be happy. Lopa, non-greed, absence of craving, the inclination to be generous. Panya, wisdom, penetrative insight. Pasati, tranquility, physical repose, mental calm, and absence for stress and restlessness. Kusala chanda, wholesome enthusiasm, love of goodness, aspiration for the truth, a wish for harmonize with causes and conditions. Mudita, delight and rejoicing with others succeed or success or are happy. Here are examples of akusala qualities, unwholesome qualities. Kama chanda, greed, covetousness, hankering. Apyapata, ill will, indignation, resentment. Dinha mitita, despondency, discouragement, apathy, listlessness, lethargy. Utacha, kukucha, restlessness, mental agitation, mental disturbance, moodiness, worry, anxiety. Uchi kita, doubt, indecisiveness. Kota, anger. Isa, envy. Macharya, stinginess, jealousy, a wish to obstruct others. When one is endowed with loving kindness, metta, the mind is happy, peaceful, and expansive. Kindness supports and strengthens the minds, and the mindfulness helps to sustain attention to those things that are which one is engaged. It is aware of appropriate action in specific circumstances, wards against unwholesome qualities, and prepares the mind for work. These two qualities are thus classified as wholesome. Jealousy constricts, agitates, and oppresses the mind. It clearly weakens and impairs the mind. Anger burns from within, causing mental distress. It is quickly damaged of one's physical health. Craving or just ordinary greed entangles, distorts, and beclouds the mind, making it fretful, and anxious. These qualities are thus akusala states. Although despondency, apathy, listlessness, and restlessness, etc., are unwholesome, in English it is not fully accurate to say that these qualities are bad. Similarly, some wholesome qualities, like tranquility, are not necessarily referred to as good. This demonstrates how the terms wholesome and unwholesome, kusala and akusala, are not identical to the terms of good and bad. By understanding the meanings of kusala and akusala, one also gains an understanding of good karma and bad karma. That is, of wholesome karma, kusala karma, and unwholesome karma, akusala karma. As mentioned earlier, intention, cetana, is the essential factor for volitional action in karma. Therefore, wholesome intention, kusala cetana, are defined as wholesome karma, and unwholesome intention, akusala cetana, are defined as unwholesome karma. When wholesome and unwholesome intentions are expressed by way of body, by way of speech, or by way of mind, they are referred to as wholesome and unwholesome physical actions, kaya kamma, verbal action, vachi kamma, and mental action, mano kamma, respectively.